I have to constantly remind myself that my best year of teaching, and I'm talking I was vibing, my students were vibing, and those AP scores were looking good. I did the same thing almost every day. My lesson plans were ridiculously simple. Here's all we did. Students would come in, they would read and annotate something, and then I would ask them three questions. They would discuss said questions. At the end of class, sometimes they would write down their answer to the last question. That's class. How did this take an entire hour? We would do about 10 to 15 minutes of prep, which is the reading and annotating. The rounds of questioning actually took quite a long time because I would pose the question, give them some time to prepare their answer, find evidence. Students would discuss in small groups. I had this really robust way of tracking students' participation in their small groups and giving them a significant grade based on it. And then after each question, we would share out whole class. That whole section of class where we're discussing those 3 questions, that's about 30 minutes. My role during that is to facilitate, to ask really strong follow-up questions and invite more students into the conversation. This worked so well because my one and only goal was just to get students to think deeply about the text we were reading. All I had to really focus on planning-wise was text selection and question writing. And I spent so much time writing those questions. With a class that's pretty much fully based on 3 questions, I had to write the best questions ever. Sometimes I just had to sit for 15 minutes and think until I came up with a perfect question that would promote divergent thinking and really get students talking and examining evidence in a different light. I really want to get back to doing this style of teaching again because I think it's so effective and powerful and revitalizing. If you do teach in the humanities, ELA, social studies, something like that, I would highly recommend trying out this structure if you have the freedom to do so.